How are we doing, folks? Happy Wednesday before Joella. Now, remember I said in the last week's vlog that I think I had tickets, and a little birdie told me that I could potentially have tickets to go. Well, that little birdie sang a song and it's coming true. But what I'm doing here now as we speak is getting the lorry ready. Sorry, one second. Getting the truck ready. So we are detarring, as you can see, detarring the chassis. And I'm not the power hose now, all this under the cab, the engine. And just I detarred all the front chassis members, so I just have a bit more detarring to do now. So basically all I've been doing is cleaning out all under here. Got all this done, the paint coming off the chassis already. But yeah, I have to get all in here now. Oh, that's all done in here. And now we're running up the road, as you do. So yeah, that side's all done. Now I have to attack all this side. As you can see, this side isn't done. None of it's sprayed. I kind of just washed down this side. There's still a bit more to go. Now, I'm not an idiot, right? So I'm not really going for any trophies or anything like this year. Not that I would ever try and go for a trophy, because at the end of the day, she's a work lorry and not a show lorry. But if we so happen to get something, a trophy by some I don't know, miracle, at least should be clean. That's the main thing. That's what we're going for here. So all the mud tops off. I wanted to get them painted, but it was just so last minute that we're after ending up getting tickets. It's just looking like it'll just be this, picking up the bumper panel tomorrow and hopefully spraying it tomorrow evening. Tomorrow's Thursday, so if I can get that sprayed tomorrow, and then on Friday all I'm going to do is just wash the lorry and maybe just buff the top of the cab and wax everything else, and then just hope for the best. To be honest, didn't get a chance to do it with the catwalks, and I'm going to bother polishing them. I'm going to polish just the tops of the tanks, the rear tank, and just have her spotless. That's as far as I can go, really, because I've such short notice. You think I would have known that I was going earlier, but no, typically in last minute. Yeah, I'm gonna take my truck to the Camo Road. I'm gonna buy some paint and get my load. Just back her up. There you go. A little pull test. Yeah, she's going nowhere. Now, here's one you don't get to see too often. Grey Premium. We used to have two of these. The other one's gone to greener pastures. That's my second favourite lorry in the yard. It's an ex-Dixon FH460 131 reg MH155. But I'm mad to do up this lorry and put a set of lights on it and repaint the whole thing. And a few more bits and pieces, but maybe next year. Success. So we're back in my own yard here now, and we have the new splitter. Sorry I didn't film any of this earlier on, I was kind of in a hurry. So this is the first part of the splitter. As you can see, that's the rubber lip here. So this goes out underneath this side to match it. And then we've got the actual proper rubber splitter. Or not rubber splitter. I better take this out. So we got this splitter. Thank you to, I think his name's Gary in Denison Commercials on parts in Newry. Very, very helpful. Doesn't know anything about the YouTube channel, I wouldn't imagine so. But just in general, much more helpful, or just very helpful. But this is the splitter, look. And it's in black. I wonder if that looks nice. So this is the first coat on the panel. Now I know it probably looks great on camera, but it's not the best. I'm going to wet sand this first coat down, get it nice and smooth again, and then go over it with another coat, and hopefully that is all it will need. Now luckily enough for me, I've got all the tools I need to kind of make it the best possible finish that I can get out of a spray can. I've got myself a heat gun, which after you apply the coats, heat it to dry it, which will give I think it gives it a bit more shine, as you can kind of see here. It's only after one coat and a bit of primer, it gives it the shine it needs. When you wet sand it down, then it brings it down to a nice kind of flat finish. Build up another layer of paint, wet sand that down, and then maybe give it a polish. We'll see. But it's only 2-pack paint, exact same colour as what's on the lorry there. So yeah, we're nearly there. You can hear it's kind of rough. It's not really rough, it's just a tiny bit rough, so I'm going to wet sand it back with a fine Scotch pad and just like interior cleaner or whatever, and then trim it back. Good morning everybody, today is Friday, and in order for us to get to, I don't know if you can see me, in order for us to get to Juella tonight, or no, tomorrow morning, afternoon, evening, but I won't make it there tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow afternoon by the time I get there, because I've just so much to do in the meantime. But I've stopped in Emmy Vale here just to get some breakfast. I don't usually get breakfast, but I'm in such good form, I'm going to get some breakfast. But we have to head up to Donegal there now, and then I'm going to tip on. I'm going to show you what's going on later on. Who's this man? Do we know him? No. So yeah, I'm going to Donegal here now this morning. Going to tip this load, head back down the road, reload for Monday, and yeah, get ready for Juella. So excitement is building. I've been absolutely pumping the tunes all morning, so I'm in some form. I'm just a bit tired, but anyway, let's get up the road. Welcome to Ramilton, County Donegal, where this has to be probably, I know it doesn't look it on camera, but it's definitely one of the steepest little turns. And then there's a tight entrance to come out of here, as you can probably see. I come up here, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times a year to this certain supplier, a certain wholesaler I deliver to up here. And waiting, you see, up here. I come up here to this wholesaler twice a year, and I come up here twice a year, and the scenery up here is absolutely unbelievable. I don't know if anyone has ever visited here before. I know Donegal would be like a massive tourist spot or whatever in Ireland, but oh my god, if you ever want to go somewhere that's really, really scenic in Ireland, like I know people always say Kerry this and Kerry that, but like you need to come up here. Like it's on the Atlantic Drive here, as you can see from that side. It is probably one of the most beautiful places in Ireland. Look at that, lads. Unreal. Ooh, jeez, I'm tripping over stuff in here. So it's out with the old today. I say old, about 6 weeks old, and then in with the new. So I've got my new splitter with me, because you're probably wondering why it doesn't look the same as the old one, because this still has to go on it, which is the metal bracket and the rubber strip that goes around it. But today I'm putting in my new style of curtains, which is grey and cream to match the interior. So that's my morning's mission on my 45 here, as I'm waiting to be tipped. Luckily enough, in this particular supplier, an absolute gentleman of a fella who runs it, he's tipping a man beside me here. I don't know if you can see him beside me. He's going to tip him first, and then he's going to tip me, but I'm in no rush. All I have to do is go back down to Dublin, and I don't even think I have to do that today, luckily enough. So Grant Auto House merch, what do you think? Should I put it into production? So yeah, I'm going to fit these curtains here now on my 45, and hopefully it'll get us one more step ahead to getting show ready. I know I'm parked on double yellows, but it's just briefly. Just been into CBM Signs and picked up myself a fancy shiny new set of number plates, because now these are only going to be show plates. As you can see, there's no hyphens in the middle, so they're not, I don't know, particularly RSA friendly, so they're just show plates. So I'll put them on when I go to the shows and stuff. But aren't they absolutely gorgeous? Look, and there's a little reflective edge around all the numbers. They're beautiful. Now there's plenty of plates you can buy number plates from. I just love them ones, to be honest with you. I think they're really smart. Either them or metal press plates, but I hadn't time to get them, so these will have to do. Thank you, CBM Signs. Now we're away.
Those gas fucking people giving out.
How are you? We're going for some burgers.
Hi. We have to do a podcast again, don't we?
There.
We have to.
We won't do it in Drogheda this time. I'd say we do it in Cantork this time.
Hey!
There's the base!
Who's that? It's me! Oh!
Oh, Jesus. What do you reckon? Will he make it?
No.
Oh, no, he's stuck now.
Oh no.
Oh, she's sliding. Oh. Jesus. What's happening, everybody? Tonight we're camping in Mitchelstown. And we're going for quick points. So let's talk about the Duala show for a couple of minutes, because I didn't really get to film much down there because I was literally in there so late and out so early. I never got a chance to kind of film anything. So yeah, it was a bit of a balls, to be honest with you. The whole situation. So yeah, it was a bit of a balls with the whole situation. The weather obviously didn't go in anyone's favour. Then what else happened? Yeah, the show ended up getting cancelled in the end. But what happened was that we got down there at around 5 p.m. on this Saturday, and you know, they were trying to hold lads from coming in so quick because the ground was bad, and they ended up having to tow lads into the show, never mind towing them out. But of course the organisers wanted the show to go ahead, like, you know what I mean? No one wanted to cancel the show. So I just want to give a quick shout out to the lads that were organising it. Paddy Graham and Darren Marr, fair play to these lads. He did an absolutely smashing job getting everyone in and out, in fairness to them. And some lads were there as late as 10 o'clock on the Sunday trying to get everyone out. So look, it was a bit of a disaster, but I think it's something we can all learn from this year, especially because the Highwaymen had a show as well in Austria, and that was an absolute shit show with the weather. That was even worse than Duala. Lucky enough, Duala wasn't as bad as that by the looks of things. But I think we can all safely say that truck shows in the field in Ireland are just an absolute waste of time, because we were there last year in Duala and the sun was absolutely splitting stones. I said it all over my Snapchat and my Instagrams. The sun was absolutely baiting down last year. We couldn't have got a nicer year for Duala last year, and then ever since it's just kind of, the weather was just absolutely crap. I want to briefly say that we had an absolutely fantastic time down there. We got down into the show. It was late because we were in a queue for about 3 hours waiting for the ground to dry out, and everyone was getting towed in. We got in at about 9 o'clock. Very, very luckily, myself and Daniel Dempsey parked right at the exit of the field. Well, I didn't strategically plan to park there. I just seen an open spot, and I was like one of the last 10 lorries to get into the show, and I just said, that's my spot, and I'm going across to the spot. There's this is Tony Shanahan, I think. There it is. How are you, so? Barna Transport. But yeah, I was one of the last people to get into the show, and it was grand. I got parked right beside the fence. So a lot of you would have tried to get down on the Sunday when the show was cancelled. Like, they did let a few people in that came all the way down from all over the country. A lot of people would have seen that I wasn't there. That's because I was the second person to be towed out of the field at like 10:30 in the morning, which was, for me, it was great in a way, because I had a load to be in Belfast at 6 o'clock the following morning, so it suited me better to get out earlier than stay around later. But also because when the lads were towing everybody out, if there was nowhere to park, so if I parked on the road, it would have been blocking up the whole place, so I couldn't actually stick around. So if you came all the way to the Duala on the Sunday to meet me, I am sorry, but I did meet loads of you and I had an absolutely fantastic time. My fiance also came with me as well, Sienna. She came with me for, it was our first ever truck show, and she said she can't wait to do more of them. So yeah, no, it was excellent. We had a great time, and again, a shout out to the lads who organised it, because in fairness to them, they didn't leave until everyone got out of the field, which was excellent. Handy trick. No hands. Happy Friday, everybody. This has been a long week, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I came back from the truck show, this week has kind of just been defeating me. Anything I tried to do is just like going against me because I'm so tired. And I worked basically the past 4 weekends in a row as well. So this weekend has been my first weekend off in about a month and a half. So yeah, looking forward to this weekend and possibly 2 pints. But today we're just heading up the road to Donegal, literally the exact same place I was in last Friday. That's why I kind of give it a week's break there from the videos, because usually it gets kind of repetitive and boring. So yeah, going to the exact same place I was in last Friday, and then I'm backloading now a place in Monaghan, and then that's it for today really. So I'll film what I can during the day and show you along the way. I'm after being given a brainwave, right? Now the reason why I say I've been given a brainwave is because I didn't actually come up with this idea, my older brother did, so shout out to him. But you know, I've been on to you about doing merch for the past 2 or 3 years, and I've never kind of done anything. Well, this year I am going to do merch 100%, but I'm going to do it differently. I know everyone usually sets up a website and kind of does online orders, where I don't really like that whole idea of doing that, because for me it's just like it becomes more work than what it should be. What I think people are missing out on these days is people coming up and meeting you face to face, cash into the hand, and a transaction is done. You get to try on whatever you're buying, and if it fits, it fits, and that's it. You can walk away happy, and then you get to come up and also meet me if you want to, and you'll get to see the truck and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do, right? Okay, so I'm not going to promise anything for this month, but definitely I'd say at the end of next month I'm going to organise a pop-up shop up near me, and you can look, it'll give you plenty of time to make arrangements to come. I'll give you certain times when you can come from, and then you get to meet me and we get to chat away. Any OG AdBlue calendar viewers will remember that place. I'll try and link the video to it as well. Look at Delary in the reflection. Wow. That place was the place with all the classic cars. I don't think they're there anymore, which is sad to say, but right, we better get out of here. And that is it for this week, lads. I apologise I missed out on a week. That was my bad, just because of so much that was going on. I couldn't film for the past 2 weeks. But anyway, please follow me on Instagram, Snapchat. It's all at DWIG. You can follow me on all them apps. Also Facebook as well. We have a Facebook page too. And as I said, lads, the merch will be coming soon. So make sure you're following me on here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the platforms, so you get plenty of notice when the pop-up shop will be going live and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I'll catch you again next week. Sorry this week was a bit of a jumble of a couple of days, but I'll see you again next week. So have a good weekend, folks.